best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Williams from long range. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Hield passes to Curry. And here's Butler outside. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, B.A., I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day to try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the shot goes in.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. And stolen by Holmgren. Over Green. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals. two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Green finds Horford. Here's Podziemski. No good, off the front rim. Thunder leading by 5. Wallace with it. Green picks him up. It's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Podziemski. 13 points in the win against Dallas.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Mitchell. Holmgren outside. The teardrop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
So clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
These are his first free throws of the game. Williams is checked in for Williams. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And that one drops.
Well, the defense allowed that run. He had a clear path to the cup.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in at small forward. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for Chet Holmgren.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm. It just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the Thunder in possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, got that one up quick. Dort's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in for Wallace. Inside, here's Curry. Pass to Horford. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Williams misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Butler outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder leading by 13. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
When Kuminga is hitting threes, I'm not sure how you could possibly guard him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Williams misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Curry's shot is off.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's SGA. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, it's terrific to get a visit from the one and only Shams.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't break a huge story here with us. And that would have been a true Shams moment.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Williams grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside for SGA. Off the mark there with a three.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Dort with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace misses. Warriors trail by 19. No good from outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Let's go with a three. No luck on that one. And so it's Oklahoma City up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Check it out, OKC. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Inside the paint, they've been...
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Back to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Opportunistic steal by Butler. I mean, his fast hands get in the rock, and he starts a break.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. From deep, SGA.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you championship-level defense every single night.
Outside Curry. From downtown. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A good look from Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Durant outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Williams on the wing from behind the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Oh, just great energy. Stay with the play all the way through.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dort on the take. Banked it in off the glass. Dort's got 10 points. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And here's Curry for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Dort pass to SGA. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting team from the stripe this year. Oklahoma City, second. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Warriors trail by 18. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Moody's checked in for Butler. Thunder leading by 18. They double him with Moody. It's stolen by Curry. The 3 is up. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Curry. Here's Wiggins. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Warriors trail by 17. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, SGA. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Up top, Pajimski. Watch by Wallace. Right side, Pajimski. The 3 from Curry. Buries it from 3. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Launches it. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 16-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Mitchell, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Oh, he's a twitchy athlete. Kuminga is hard to track in pick-and-roll action.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Williams. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And that one's good. Mitchell. And the Thunder lead by 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And And here's Kuminga for three. Gets the three to fall. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dort for three. Horford pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Count it. Good.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. 13-point lead. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Podziemski. And the three off target.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Dort. Outside. Williams. This one for three. Wiggins, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Podziemski. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder leading by 13. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. Horford pulls it in.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Kuminga's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And Williams punches it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now Dort puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Curry fires. It's gone. What a day.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, someway made this a thrilling finale.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his third foul of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 10. SGA takes it himself. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Holmgren with the block. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Stephen Curry, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Holmgren gets it to go.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Outside Curry. From downtown. Oh, he can't hit it. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors. They're the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Jang's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Payton. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a 16-point game. With a teardrop, and he lays it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Mitchell against Melton. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，哎，终止力、滚力、对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手，说凉。